पिछले हफ्ते हमने जो शो किया था, वी स्पोक अबाउट द सेकंड हाउस विच इज़ फाइनेंसेस, करेक्ट? वी स्पोक अबाउट how you make money, how much money you'll make. When you make the money, how will you spend it? What is your self worth? Some people complain, I haven't accomplished much in life. So, all those different factors जब आपके पास आते हैं, then we must understand कि ये जो second house है, ये कैसे influence करता है. आज के जो topic है, it will be focused on the seventh house. The seventh house, I'll just give a little introduction, and then once we start the show in detail, we'll discuss more. जो seventh house है, ये चार चीज़ों का होता है: पार्टनरशिप्स, मैरिज, relationships, and contracts. So everything which is legally bounding or which is mentally binding is considered seventh house.
Okay.
You are first house,
Hmm.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
So seventh house is exactly opposite. So it is what you look for in a partner. It is personality traits, features, etc. that you want in the opposite person. If you're a very outgoing person, you might want somebody who's a little introvert. If you're a very spendthrift person, you may want somebody who earns a lot of money. If you're very wise, you might want somebody who listens to what you're saying or helps you expand your wisdom. So the seventh house here, that is what you want, what you secretly want in yourself, that you appreciate in your partner. The seventh house ये जो है, it is a lens through which हम सिर्फ अपने partner को ही नहीं समझते, but how we interact with our partner as well. So by studying this house, हमें पता चलता है कि many people come, we're having marital problems, we're going through divorce, we're going through unhappiness, stress, and it's not necessarily कि either partner is wrong. It is maybe they're not adjusting correctly, maybe they're not adapting, maybe the dasha is not good. So many times जब लोग हमारे पास आते हैं और कहते हैं कि this is a problem in the marriage, looking at the chart, we tell them it's not necessarily with you or your partner, but how you're interacting with each other. Maybe you're not letting go of something, or maybe you're not appreciating something. First sign Aries होता है, seventh sign क्या होगा? Libra. Libra's zodiac sign is a scale. ये balance होता है, correct? Aries is frontal like a ram, but Libra is balance. It's a scale. जो scale होता है, it is an air sign. You go fire, earth, air, water. ये air sign है. And the scale actually symbolizes harmony and justice. So you have to keep a balance of happiness and proper balance so you also feel your own self-worth in that relationship. ये partnership की main house है. Whether you want to start a business, you want to get a partner, will your partner cheat you? Will you cheat your partner? Will you have romantic relationship with others?
Mm-hmm.
Will you be good with your own husband or wife? This is all related to seventh house. Should you sign contracts that are binding? Should not. How will they impact you in the future? This is seventh house. Health of your partner is seventh house. Characteristics of your partner is seventh house. So आज हम seventh house पे deal करेंगे, which is all going to talk about your personal growth, your improved connections, and you'll get a clear understanding of how hopefully you need to approach relationships in life so you don't make that mistake. अगर इसमें कोई planet weak है, it clearly indicates that that zone is missing. So if Venus is very weak in your kundali, and let's say he is the Lord or sitting in the seventh house, you in general won't appreciate your partner's beauty. Not outer beauty, inner beauty also. Miss हो जाता है वो. On the other hand, if your partner or you have sun in the seventh house, you want a partner essentially to lead that relationship. You're looking for somebody to tell you what to do in the relationship. These are important things you must understand. These are things you must appreciate.
And I think then you don't have to blame the person, just blame the stars, blame the planet position then.
Astrology में blame होता नहीं है.
No, I'm
We,
just
we are
talking.
we are trying to say कि
No,
you.
when we complain, that somebody is not listening or somebody is leading, not walking along with us, so that means that's the trait that
But
the other
again,
person has.
but not listening means maybe you're not saying it the right way. Maybe you're not saying it at the right time. Maybe the other person is just not wanting to listen to you but will listen to somebody else. So you have to figure out कि क्या हो रहा है exactly. Seventh house से पता चलता है. I have seen so many couples go through horrible time in their life because there's a bad planet on the seventh house.
Right.
वो जब planet चला जाता है transit में, life becomes normal. Life becomes wonderful. Life becomes a blessing. Why? बुरा planet चला गया. When a good planet comes, वो शादी करा देता है, बच्चे दे देता है. So that's what planets do. People sometimes are sitting there and saying, I'm looking to start a business, and magically a partner comes along and says, oh, I can do this part, you can do this part, let's start a business. It's a transit on the seventh house. So seventh house is not marriage necessarily. It is also relationships. It is also contracts.
Partnership, yeah.
Relationship, partnership, marriage, contracts.
So, when you were saying, right, that some of the marriages which go through a rough patch, and then when the time passes, after that things become better, normal, back to normal. But it's really important to hold on to like the relationship to each other in that time. And I think it would be really beneficial if they can contact somebody who can answer or who can tell them that, okay, this is just a phase, you should hang in there.
Sometimes some relationships are just not worth hanging on to. I'm sorry, but that is true. कभी कभी होता है ऐसा कि
Okay.
some relationships are just wrong.
Okay.
It's like your body part, right? If you have cancer in some part of your body, you can't let it be in your body and say, it is part of me, let it grow. You have to learn to cut it off. Same way, when two human beings are completely different, two people have got together for a business, but they have different ways of working, they have different ideas, they have different principles, different morals. It is better that they don't cheat each other, that they don't, burn up 10 years, 20 years, 30 years of each other's time and part ways initially peacefully. That makes sense.
Right.
Sometimes, again, we are talking sixth house, so we're, say, seventh. So
Seventh
we're
house.
talking relationships also tied to business, that could part. Some couples, marriage doesn't work out, they split, they go back in another marriage with others, it works out wonderfully for them. Why? Because they found somebody, they learned over time that this is the right characteristics they're looking for. Correct? तो life आपकी जो है वो आपकी है. But again, you have to make decisions based on external factors, on what else is happening around the world and information you have available right now.
So, but people can connect with you to basically know also that is it that marriage worth hanging on? Is it the relationship they should be sticking to? Will things get better?
So as an astrologer, I meet a lot of people, like 15 to 1600 people a year. उसमें से 50% are based on seventh house relationships. 50%. The rest are career, children, health, but more than half are only relationship-based astrology questions that I get asked. Every day, including today, including yesterday, including the weekend. Most common question is relationship. How will I get along with my partner? When will I get married? Why are we going through a stressful phase? Why my business is not working with my partners? Who should I start a business with? These are questions you need answered. That's what the seventh house is.
And if you have any similar questions to all of you listening to us right now, or you have anything in your mind you would like to ask, do call directly 408 639 5300 to make an appointment with Dr. Saket Bhatia. Dr. Bhatia, who has a PhD in the subject of astrology, and he is a certified numerologist. He's a Vastu expert as well, so do connect with him if you have any astrology, numerology, or Vastu related question. With over 25 years of experience, he has helped over 12,000 clients around the globe, and you can be a part of that, of course, by reaching out and connecting with him. SaketBhatia.com website where you will get all the information again. And if you have a quick question, the studio lines are open now. We are taking calls. The number to studio line is 510-770-1550. Again, it's 510-770-1550. And आप सुन रहे हैं the Saket Bhatia Astrology Show live on Radio Zindagi. So we did talk about overview of 7th house. So you did cover a couple of areas which it affects in life. Anything else?
So I have a feeling कि humans are not born to live like an island. आप अकेले नहीं रह सकते.
True.
You need people surrounding you.
Relationships.
You
yes.
need relationships. Astrology में relationships के 3 घर होते हैं, 4 actually. Second house, which is house of relationships with cousins. Third house, which is relationship with younger siblings, and relationship with your friends.
Okay.
11th house, which is relationship with your older siblings, and finally 7th house, which is relationship with your partner. जो 7th house है, it indicates so many things. How you will explore partnership, shared agreements, shared relationships, mutual commitments. There are many people who back out in commitments. whether it is business, whether it is relationship, ये सब seventh house है. तो seventh house के जो 5 core focuses हैं, they are relationship challenges, which are, you know, how you approach love and marriage. Individuals with strong placements in the seventh house will feel attracted to their partner. They'll feel committed. Long-lasting relationships होती हैं जो test, जो, you know, they test the difficult times also. This is all part of the seventh house.
Mhm.
Business partnership. When two people come to us and say we are thinking of starting something together, we can overlap the charts and see how they influence each other. Right? Why is it that when a business starts, one person wants to be CEO, one wants to be sales, one wants to be CTO? The guy who's better on technology should focus on what he's on. When businesses start or relationships start, focus on what you're good at. Don't focus on the other person's weakness or your weakness. You always show your best side because that is what you really are. So legal agreements, cultural, social influences. आप किससे शादी करोगे? In community, out of community is also clearly visible from the seventh house. We can see that. Balance and harmony. How happy you will be in general with people. Not just in your relationship is also seventh house. So बहुत बड़ा घर है, बहुत complicated घर है, इसके कारक भी बहुत हैं, and planetary placements are significant in the seventh house. Ideally, we don't like any planet sitting in the seventh house. We don't want anything.
Not
Yes.
even good ones.
We don't like planets sitting in the seventh house.
Okay.
As far as possible, जितने कम planet seventh house में हो या नहीं हो, it is considered good. I will come to that in a second. Why?
Okay. Even the seventh house lord.
We don't want him to sit in the seventh house.
Interesting.
It's one of those houses in astrology जिस पे जितना कम planets बैठे, better है आपके लिए.
Really interesting concept. So before we come to that, can we quickly take a call?
Sure.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
Hi.
Hi, how are
this
you?
is Debjani. I'm good. How are you?
I am doing very well, thank you. What is your name again?
My name is Debjani.
So-
Debjani.
Yeah, Ms. Debjani, what can I do for you?
Actually, we are looking for buying a new home,
Okay.
and whether it is a good time to buy or how the job will go, because career is important, because in Bay Area it's very costly, expensive. So we are actually in very much dilemma, like whether to go ahead right now or not. So just wanted to ask about that.
So, Ms. Debjani, what is your date of birth?
It is September 16, 1981,
Your time of birth?
6:51 in the morning.
And your place of birth?
It is Calcutta in India, West Bengal.
Calcutta.
Yes.
And your question is, should you buy a house now? Is your career going to be safe or not, right?
Correct.
So both you and your partner are working?
Yes.
So that's again, it comes in. How should we board जब partnership अच्छी हो? So looking at your career, right? If I just focus on your job, you're a Virgo ascendant. Your Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury are all very well placed in your first house ascendant. Your अभी जो दशा चल रही है, that is Moon Saturn. Moon and Saturn are 7 houses, so that means दशा अच्छी है. Moon Mercury दशा भी अच्छी चलेगी. Jupiter in transit is sitting in your 9th house and moving to your 10th house, which is house of career. You're not going to lose your job. Okay?
Okay.
You're not going to lose. People usually buy houses when the planet is aspecting its own house or dasha of Saturn, which is running. I recommend, if you want, go buy your house, but not now. Wait till June. June
Okay.
2025 to June 2026 is a good time for you to buy a house. Okay? June
Okay.
June 16th 25 to June 16th 26. I wish you the very best. Good luck with your house loss journey, and you'll be fine.
Thank you so much. Thanks for taking my call.
Bye.
To all the listeners, if you also have any question, the number to studio line once again is 510-770-1550. So we were talking about something really interesting about 7th house, that why don't we want any planet there, not even the house lord?
So I thought we will discuss Karak, but this is important.
This is very, very important. Why?
When a planet is placed in a house,
Uh-huh.
it will always take the characteristics of the house it owns and merge it with its normal characteristics and pass it in the seventh house. तो इसका मतलब if a planet like moon is sitting in the seventh house, moon could be the lord of any other house, could be money, could be hobbies, could be loss, could be health. अगर वो planet partnership में बैठ गया, let's say sixth lord, seventh में बैठ गया, now he's bringing disease into your married life. If eighth lord is sitting in your seventh house, he is now bringing death or disaster into your marriage life. Planets should not be in the seventh house for a reason. Saturn, अगर शनि जैसा planet seventh house में बैठ जाता है, he causes stress in a married life. But the better part of Saturn is he is the only planet who causes stability in marriage life. Stress भी देगा, stability भी देता है. It is one of the only planets which is mildly welcome in the seventh house. I'll explain the other planets. Moon. हम generally जब moon देखते हैं, it always relates to maybe extramarital affair, maybe appreciation for people outside the marriage, not so much inside the marriage.
You definitely don't want moon.
It can also indicate generally a sick partner,
Oh.
health-wise, a sick partner.
Mm-hmm.
Venus, when it comes there, it causes infatuation by one partner to the other. They are so obsessed with their partner that they do whatever their partner wants. They forget what the rest of the world is. They only focus, हमारी partner वो ऐसे party में जो सिर्फ अपने husband wife की तारीफें करेंगे. They don't understand what else is important in life, and that becomes like a whirlwind sinking sand for them, जिसमें वो अपने आप डूब जाते हैं. Mercury जब ऐसा होता है, it's a communication breakdown between the partners. They're initially interested because they have common hobbies, but long term में this marriage doesn't last much because the marriage is based on common hobbies but no intellect, no love, nothing else at all. Other planets like Sun, they are known to burn down marriage. Rahu Ketu is known to burn down marriage. They are not good. They cause, Rahu Ketu will definitely cause some opposition, right? जब राहु पे केतु ट्रांजिट करेगा या केतु पे राहु या सैटर्न इन पे जाएगा तो it's definitely going to cause significant problems in a marriage. We don't want any planet in the seventh house. Even Jupiter is not welcome in the seventh house. उसकी aspect अच्छी है seventh house पे, but he is not welcome because Jupiter जब यहाँ बैठ जाता है, he causes unrealistic expectations from the partner. Why are you not doing this? Why don't you go get a job? Why don't you take better care of the house? Why don't we buy a better car? Complaining. And Karak. Karak अपने घर में नहीं बैठना चाहिए because when it sits, it causes trouble to the living thing. For a woman, Jupiter shouldn't be in the seventh. For a man, Venus should not be in the seventh. These are rules. Again, seventh house is a unique house. जितने कम planets इसमें हो, better है. ना हो तो और भी better है.
So when you said Saturn gives stability, so what if Saturn is not actually sitting but aspecting the
Same
house?
thing.
So then also it'll be okay.
But if Saturn is aspecting the seventh house, and then there is also another aspect from Rahu or Ketu or Lord of the 12th, then it may cause separation.
Oh.
उल्टा चलता है. अगर Saturn देख रहा है, वो stress देगा. अगर Saturn बैठा है, वो stability and stress देगा. But अगर शनि के साथ aspect और खराब है, then it's going to be a problem. So to get your answer answered better, if Saturn is aspecting the seventh house, Moon वहाँ बैठा है, and there is another aspect by Rahu Ketu, then you can be almost certain कि marriage might break because of an extramarital affair.
Okay. Yeah.
If Mercury is sitting there and Saturn is aspecting and Rahu Ketu aspect कर रहे हैं या Lord of 12th aspect कर रहे हैं, there will be a communication breakdown. They will fight, they will scream, they will shout at each other. They'll have nothing in common with each other. They joined hands, they joined a relationship because they thought that they can fulfill some common desire. Doesn't work out that way.
You know, out of all these, Venus being there is not helpful surprised me because love, romance, that should be the, like, in relation with the planet, and then it causes the effect, you sinking sand effect, as you said.
But Venus is not the most benefic planet in the Kundli. So you're assuming Venus sitting there.
Yeah.
Generally, we've also seen कि in a man's Kundli, जब Venus बैठता है 7th house में, typically it gives difficulty to the wife in terms of maybe the husband is earning too much money and the wife isn't doing anything. Lack of self-worth, that could be one.
Okay.
No appreciation.
Hmm.
For a man, if a Jupiter is sitting there, wife may be constantly comparing or saying, I could have done better, or something along those lines. I'm not trying to say कि ऐसा ही होता है.
जी.
I'm just trying to tell you कि ऐसे हो सकता है. There are obviously other things in marriage partnership we must look at, like the D9 chart.
Mhm.
जो नवम chart होती है, we must look at the ninth lord, the ninth house, the placement of the seventh house lord, because that will give us better indication कि ये relationship कैसे जाएगा. In this show today, do not focus on relationship only as marriage. Let's focus on it also as business partnership.
Partnerships, yes.
Everything has to boil down to that also, right?
Hmm.
Marriage itself is also partnership.
Oh, yeah.
Business is partnership. So partnership is more important as opposed to marriage or something else along those lines.
Absolutely. So we have a caller waiting.
Sure.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Saket Bhatia.
Hi, Dr. Bhatia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I want to ask a question about my husband's career.
Okay, and what is your husband's date of birth?
His date of birth is 4th Feb 1980. Time
Okay.
is 6:40 a.m. in
Okay.
Dehradun.
Okay, Dehradun. Okay. What is your specific question?
About the job, he's looking for a job.
So he's not working right now?
No.
Okay, मुझे एक second दीजिए. It takes a while to make the kundli sometimes.
Sure.
Since when has he been looking for a job?
Actually 2 weeks.
2 weeks is nothing. इस economy में तो I know people who've been looking for a long time. So anyway, आपके husband की जो कुंडली बनती है, he happens to be. Have you ever been to an astrologer before?
Not really.
Okay, don't worry. I am just trying to tell you. इनकी जो कुंडली बनती है, he happens to be a कौन सा ascendant है इनका? He is a Capricorn ascendant. इनका शनि is sitting in what we call ninth house. So ये अच्छा योग बनाते हैं. अब दशा चल रही है राहु मून की. Rahu is not aspecting the 10th house, house of career. Moon is not the
Okay.
lord. So there is no benefic aspect. केतु भी नहीं है, राहु भी नहीं है इस पे. राहु मार्स की दशा will be again resulting in no job. He's going to have to wait till Jupiter dasha for him to get a job actually. And इस टाइम पे हमें जुपिटर की दशा या ट्रांजिट नहीं दिख रही till April of 2026.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I know this is not the answer you want to see, but if we go and we try to look a little bit into what we call the smaller dashas, then we can come up with some other zones. We can say between July 25 and July 25th, 2025 and August 16th, 2025, possibility of him getting a job. That is the only possibility I see this year for him. उसके
Oh,
बाद
okay.
उसके बाद there could be a possibility Jan 1st 2026 to
right.
February 25th 2026. वो नहीं होता तो it's going to be in April 2025 or 26. Okay, there is no
okay.
aspect, कुछ नहीं है at this time which is going to favor him getting the job, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
So we were talking about Karaks of 7th house.
कारक is significator. हमने ये भी कहा है कि लाइफ में when you want to understand how you will appreciate, how you will like, how you will learn things, कारक is important. कारक अपने घर में बैठे तो लिविंग चीज को प्रॉब्लम करता है. So we ideally don't want Venus and Jupiter in those houses. Other Karaks are welcome. But Karak 7th house is so significant, it actually has 4 different Karaks. It has Venus, Jupiter, Shani and Rahu.
Okay.
So if Shani, Venus, अगर ये कारक है, ये प्राइमरी कारक होता है 7th house का. This is a planet of love, harmony, attraction. Venus जब इस घर पे देखता है, not जब बैठा है, जब इस घर पे देखता है, it emphasizes a relationship based on romance. We don't want it to sit there. कारक नहीं बैठना चाहिए वहाँ. Just looking. जब Venus वहाँ देखता है, it is romantic connection and the person tends to want an attractive partner.
Okay.
They almost always will say no, I'm not okay with him or her because looks नहीं match कर रही. I want somebody better. You've seen that. You're smiling right now. तो आपको पता है ऐसा होता है ना?
जी,
This is
बिल्कुल।
typically when Venus is aspecting the seventh house. If Venus is good, it will lead to good harmony in life. Aspect. It will lead to good cooperation. It will lead to overall good stuff. But Venus की भी डिग्री पे है. अगर Venus बहुत weak है, then the appreciation will be superficial. But if Venus is too strong, like I gave you an example, my partner is the best. There's nothing that can happen. No, you are always the best. I'll buy the best gifts. I'll do whatever it takes, but please don't leave me. You are
Right.
everything that is important to me. Without you, I will be nobody. That is the flip side of Venus, which we don't want. Shani.
जी,
पहले भी कहा है कि शनि स्ट्रेस देता है, बट शनि सिखाता है. He teaches you over time how you need to work in the relationship so you can make it work more successfully. How to make it better for you. I always tell people कि शनि का एस्पेक्ट थोड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग करो शादी पे. You will understand each other better. You will understand what makes you go, what makes you tick, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you angry, what makes you happy. शनि देता है और उसकी एस्पेक्ट अगर शादी के घर पे हो, मैरिज ऑलमोस्ट नेवर ब्रेक्स. ऑलमोस्ट नेवर. स्टेबिलिटी होती है. देता है. राहु.
you said राहु दशा में तो शादी होती है.
राहु दशा में शादी होती है. राहु में बच्चे होते हैं. राहु जब 7th हाउस पे ट्रांजिट होगा तो बिजनेस स्टार्ट होते हैं पार्टनर्स के साथ, शादियां हो जाती हैं. बट राहु ऑल्सो कॉजेज अनकन्वेंशनल रिलेशनशिप्स.
How?
You could be an RJ sitting here, you could be walking in your Rahu Dasha and you could bump into somebody who's a farmer and he says, why don't you become the host of my farming club or something along that line, where it is unconventional but we could start a business. Rahu is unconventional partnership, where
Okay.
two unlike-minded people for no reason meet together and start something.
Right.
Rahu also, when we see intercaste marriages,
Okay.
when we see inter-community, interfaith marriages, Rahu.
Okay.
राहु अगर वहाँ बैठा हो या उसे देख रहा हो अपनी दशा में, will get you married to somebody from out of the country, out of. That's why in India काफ़ी लोग पंडितों के पास जाते हैं और कहते हैं हमें शादी करनी है, लड़का या लड़की should be in a foreign land.
Okay.
The first thing they do is they see उस पे राहु का कितना एस्पेक्ट है 7th हाउस पे,
Is
and then they give
possible.
remedies to make it stronger.
Oh,
और ड्यूरिंग
wow.
राहु दशा की, राहु दशा में आप ढूंढिए आपको कोई मिल जाएगा जो फॉरेन कंट्री में रिसाइड करता है. राहु इज ambition, right? He wants to get you something which you don't have. And वो possibility है जब आप राहु strong करोगे, it's a desire you want.
जी.
And then Jupiter तुमने पहले भी कहा जो कारक है. Jupiter is going to give you wider horizon, more wisdom and less appreciation for each other though,
Okay. If it's aspecting.
if it is aspecting. There is a very hidden rule in astrology. काफ़ी लोग कहते हैं 5वां lord is relationship romance, 7वां शादी है. अगर 5वां lord 7वें में चला गया तो you're taking romance into marriage.
Which is good.
If you're taking 7th into 5th, you're taking marriage into romance.
Which
Correct.
is also good.
Astrology में, I mean, our international association in astrology की जितनी किताबें, they will all tell you, if 5th lord sits in 7th or 7th lord sits in 5th, you will have either husband, wife or child. You cannot have both.
Oh.
It is proven.
Either.
We have seen it for ages. In my 30 years, I have seen this in every kundli that I have seen. अगर आपका 5वां लॉर्ड 7वें में बैठा हो या 7वां लॉर्ड 5वें में बैठा हो, you will either have your husband, wife, or you will have your child at a later stage in life. It could mean split, it could mean death, it could mean disease, it could mean foreign travel. दोनों चीजें नहीं मिलती.
That is scary. But of course, that is true if astrology is significating that. So we have a caller waiting.
Sure.
Hello, you're on air with Dr. Sakit Bhatia.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good.
So what's your name?
It's Sujana, Sujana.
So Miss Sujana, what can we do for you?
My date of birth is August 22nd, 1981, and I was born in early morning, 3:40 a.m.
Okay. And where were you born?
Hyderabad.
Okay. And what is your question?
I'm just wanted to know about related to my job. Will there be any change in my job? Because I'm not feeling that good vibes of the thing that I'm doing right now. Will there be any change in the location or any change in the job?
So your job is run by your kundli is actually a Cancer ascendant. In Hindi we call it Vrishchik Lagan. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
not Vrishchik.
Mm-hmm.
Is I'm drawing a blank.
Cancer.
Yeah. See, what happens is you're a Cancer ascendant, but your moon, which is the ruling lord, is sitting in the house of career. That makes it a very good placement. हमने पहले भी कहा है astrology में when wherever ascendant lord sits, that house becomes very strong. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But दशा चल रही है Jupiter Jupiter और Jupiter transit में जा रहा है 12th house पे. When it goes on the 12th house, that house is also where Mars sits, which is the lord of your career. So I do see you switching your career. I see you leaving your career. I see you moving out of your job starting May of 2025 through 26.
Oh, you mean I might be moving, losing my job?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. You might lose your job between May of this year and May of next year. But since your Kundli has ascendant lord in the 10th house, it makes it very strong. It makes your chances of getting a job also very strong. You have a chance of losing your job starting May. So please be careful. This is not the time for you to go ahead and try to get a new job.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
I'm into software engineering side, so I'm just looking basically on the same end.
You better start looking now, because if you delay till May, it might not work in your favor, okay? That's all I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Downsizing or whatever might hit you. In your Kundli, Mars is a very strong planet. And when he becomes this strong, he is going to try to take your job away, especially when benefic Jupiter comes on him. And in this Kundli, Jupiter is very strong. He's a very good planet. He's lord of the 9th. So wherever he goes, he's going to expand. Take care of your job now. Try finding something. Dasha achhi hai Jupiter ki. You should be able to move. If not, then, it doesn't look very promising. Okay? Good luck.
Thank you.
You're looking for Kark Lagan.
जी.
It happens
Cancer
sometimes.
is Kark.
It happens sometimes to best of us.
Of course. So, when we were talking about Karaks, so these are the influencing, of course, the planets which aspect on the 7th house and affect it. So, are there any other zodiac signs, or are there any other factors which can affect the 7th house?
So, factor that impacts the 7th house is eclipse.
Okay.
Because eclipse in astrology means that that house is vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
आप समझते हैं eclipse क्या होता है? जब eclipse होता है, the sun and moon are both hidden. Whichever house eclipse takes place, that house becomes very unpredictable in your life, for
Okay.
good or bad. So अगर eclipse हुआ है आपके first house में, chances are your health will be weak. Your body structure will be a little different. If eclipse is taking place in your 7th house, it could relate to something else, like your partner might not survive for too long, marriage might not survive, business might not survive. You have to put extra effort to make that work. Eclipse का ये मतलब नहीं है खराब होगा. It just means it is more vulnerable than general.
Unpredictable, as you said.
There could be more misunderstandings, there could be more unhappiness, there could be more unrealistic expectations. ये चीजें देखनी पड़ेंगी आपको 7th house में. So for all those listeners out there, if you're going through harder time than others, go check my website out, enter your date of birth, make your kundli and see आपके 7th house में क्या बैठा है. Do you have a planet sitting there? Do you have an aspect on it? Or do you have an eclipse on it? This is again related to partnership. Whether it is marriage, whether it is business, you have to define it. ऐसा नहीं होता कि किसी का 7th house खराब है तो उनकी शादी भी खराब होगी, पार्टनरशिप भी खराब होगा, बिजनेस भी खराब होगा. It is the karak that determines these, right? So if you're in a happy married relationship but your business partner cheated you, that is because that particular karak of business, जो शनि है, is not that strong in the kundli.
Okay.
Okay, he's karak. Your Venus, which is your wife, might be strong. Husband, which is Jupiter, might be strong. But Mercury, which is also another karak, might be weak. So business is not working out very well with your partner. One house represents many different things.
Yeah.
It is the karak which is the significator of how you will appreciate or benefit with that house. Okay.
Right.
Zodiac signs become important
Hmm.
because zodiac signs add a second layer when it comes to your relationship. So I will go through zodiac signs one by one, and there's something I also read because हम भी भूल जाते हैं कभी-कभी.
जी.
Aries. अगर Aries आपका 7th house है, it generally says this is a bold relationship. It's a dynamic relationship. You generally seek a partner who is as adventurous, spirited, and willingness like you to take risk. If you're trying to start a business, it's an excellent placement. Aries अगर आपके 7th house में है, try getting a business partner who's as ambitious, as aggressive, and as risk-taking as you are, because together both of you can do very well. If he's Aries, you are Taurus. Sorry, Libra. That means that person is aggressive, you are balanced, works out very well.
Hmm.
If the 7th house is Taurus, then this is a relationship which is built on trust. And this is a relationship which is also built on financial security. We tell people कि अगर ऐसा relationship business में हो या marriage में हो, it works very well long term. Stability देता है.
Okay.
We like Taurus in the 7th house. Very good placement. Gemini. Gemini जब इस relationship 7th पे होता है, it is good for business, not good for marriage in general. Because these are partners who talk too much in the relationship while the other partner is generally quiet.
Okay.
They are giving advice which is unnecessary and unwanted. But it works very good in business when there are two people who are giving each other constant advice on how to do stuff, or three people. But Gemini जब 7th house में है तो शादी में problem होता है.
Okay.
Why am I getting this unnecessary advice from you when I don't need it?
Hmm.
Or why are you trying to give me more wisdom than I need?
Right.
Cancer. Cancer is another good placement in the 7th house. Cancer is moon. Emotional
But
support.
moon, you said,
We
is
are
not-
talking zodiac signs here.
Yeah, right. Not planets.
ये जो individuals है, अगर तुम्हारे 7th house में cancer है, they prioritize dynamics and partnerships more than anything else. So एक emotional bond होता है. They are more connected with each other
Okay.
as opposed to, okay, we've lost money, things are bad for us, let's start fighting, or we haven't taken a holiday in a long time. It's more of an emotional bond. Cancer is good. Leo. Leo is not welcome for 7th house for marriage. Leo is generally good when it comes to business because Leo is like a lion.
Aggressive
They want to
personalities.
be aggressive and they want to shine in the relationship.
Lead here.
They want leadership in the relationship. So,
Hmm.
not very good for marriage, very good for business partnership. Virgo. Virgo जो होती है, they are practical people. They are more detail oriented.
Hmm.
And this actually works better in marriage, but not very good in business partnership because too much focus on detail, less focus on the overall picture. जब शादी में होता है या marriage में या love romance में, that could be good, you know. But when you're thinking of business, a broader picture, focusing on making small things better really doesn't help. Think of it. You're going out for dinner and somebody tells you nice clothes. You feel good. That is attention to detail. That is what Virgo is. In a big company, you keep focusing on that one little product you're building without sales, it won't help you.
Right.
Now we talk about Libra. हमने पहले भी कहा Libra is good.
Yeah.
It is welcome for both business partnership and marriage. It is balance.
Balance.
ये अच्छा है आपकी कुंडली के लिए.
Mhm.
फिर आता है Scorpio. Scorpio is a very secretive sign. Scorpions in general like to live under the sand.
Yeah.
So they are very secretive. They don't tell anybody anything.
Hmm.
This sign is actually not good for marriage. It is not good for business partnership either.
They don't trust anybody else.
They don't trust. They
Hmm.
don't tell. Even if they do open up, they will always hide something at the back because they are nervous. They don't know what to get in return. Will I be cheated? Will I be exploited? Will I be hurt in any way, emotionally, physically, mentally? I want to make sure things go out good for me.
Hmm.
So this is one issue. But again, this is what it is. Sagittarius, extremely good sign. Sagittarius are outgoing people. They like challenges. They like to embrace life the way it is. Very good placement.
good,
Works
yeah.
good. Capricorn, ये शनि की sign है. Capricorn and Aquarius. Capricorn in general is stability. But Capricorn people tend to focus little more on themselves than the other. So Capricorn is good when it comes to business, but not so good in relationship, but stability देता है.
Okay.
Aquarius is the opposite. They focus more on the other person, but less on themselves.
Themselves.
Sometimes if Saturn is very strong and there's an Aquarian 7th sign, they tend to focus on relatives more than even their
Okay.
own married life.
Okay.
They tend to focus on employees more than management in a company.
Mhm.
That's not considered the best.
Right.
And finally, we have Pisces. Pisces, jo hai, they're very fluid. They adapt easily, whether it is business, relationship, marriage, extremely good. So this is, in general, what we wanted to talk about 7th house. Planets are not welcome here. Karak is not welcome here. The only planet which might work here is Shani, which might give you some sort of stability.
Stability.
And Saturn is a planet which is
And even Libra.
Libra
is
zodiac
okay.
sign is good.
Okay. Mhm.
But Shani is the planet which is welcome.
Hmm.
Any other planet will cause problems for you.
Okay.
Aspect, we want not Saturn, but we want other aspects like Jupiter, Venus. We want good aspects on that house, but not something sitting there. Coincidentally, Saturn, which is also the planet of stress, is the only planet which is really welcome in the 8th house. वो
Okay.
लंबी लाइफ देता है.
Hmm.
Why? Because शनि जहाँ बैठता है स्ट्रेस देता है लेकिन बढ़ाता है.
Stretch करता है.
लाइफ देगा आपको लंबी, बीमारी भी दे सकता है, झगड़े देगा,
But जियोगे
फाइनेंशियल,
लंबा.
but जियोगे लंबा. So all these people we've seen who live to be 100 years, 110 years, very strong Saturn and
Eighth
very
house.
strong Saturn in 8th house.
Okay.
Gives you long life. So this is what we wanted to talk about in 7th house.
Mhm.
There are so many more things we haven't discussed today, but बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं. करना है बात तो.
जी. So we are just left with few more minutes. I would like to remind all the listeners कि साकेत भाटिया एस्ट्रोलॉजी शो जो एवरी ट्यूसडे आप सुनते हैं रेडियो जिंदगी पर 4 से 5 के बीच, वी आर लाइव एंड डॉक्टर साकेत भाटिया कनेक्ट्स विद अस. ही इज राइट हियर इन द स्टूडियो. इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन आप कॉल कर सकते हैं 5107701550 और या शो के बाद आप डायरेक्टली कॉल कर सकते हैं 408-639-5300. Do connect with him if you are looking for some answers, if you're looking for you have some confusions about your future, about your business, your job, your relationships, or any other question about your loved ones, you can connect with him for a brighter and more fulfilling future. Do call his office directly at 408-639-5300 or do visit his website for all the information regarding him. The website is saketbhatia.com, which is his first and last name, saketbhatia.com. So as you know, we are left with just 7 more minutes in the show. So next thing which we wanted to discuss was the 7th house impact on contracts and legalities.
That will be very challenging to do in 7 minutes.
Okay.
वो मुश्किल हो जाएगा.
जी तो एक और चीज मेरे दिमाग में आई व्हेन वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट zodiacs, compatibility, like even in partnership, as you just mentioned कि कहाँ पे कौन सा zodiac अच्छा है, कौन सा planet अच्छा है.
Correct.
So like marriage, do you think when people are also going for businesses, should they consider like looking at each other's chart, or should they come to you for that question, like will this partnership work or not? Do you get that question?
So I think if you want direction, first you have to select the partner you want. It makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You select the partner you want, and then it's important to go to an astrologer. At least हम कहते हैं कि ये long lasting है, is it superficial on the surface, or is it something which will fade away very quickly? अगर long lasting है, we can take that step. In astrology, there are many things we do. We take two different people's chart और एक दूसरे के ऊपर overlap कर देते हैं. By doing that, we get a sense of how these two partners will influence each other, whether it's going to be business-wise, romantically. So if a couple is getting married and the two charts are overlapped, it will show how much respect they have for each other's personality, family, who will appreciate kids more, finances कैसे रहेंगे, will one spend or not, how much will they travel. Every house is overlapped on top of each other, and we see the different aspects. So if one partner's Jupiter is aspecting the other partner's house, it will cause an increase in that particular zone.
Right.
On the other hand, if one partner's Saturn is aspecting, let's say, the health of the other partner, it's going to deteriorate that partner's health. It's
does make
extremely
sense.
important.
Yeah.
When two people get into a business relationship, try to make sure that their zodiac signs are not 6, 8 or 12 signs apart.
So those who are thinking of business partnership, go to the website saketbhatia.com. आप अपना भी चार्ट बनाइए, अपने पार्टनर का भी बनाइए, and do check out for these जो pointers दिए हैं अभी डॉक्टर भाटिया ने. And if you have any confusion, you can always call and connect with
If
him.
you are an Aries it's generally recommended not to get involved in business with a Gemini or a Pisces because ये 8, 6 और 12 अगर दूर हैं, including Scorpio. Don't do it. 6 is loss, 8 is destruction, and 12th is just it will end abruptly. We recommend not to do that. Also, your ascendant lords should not be 6, 8, 12 houses away. These two criteria, if you understand,
You have to keep
you
in
will
mind.
be able to do good business with whoever it is.
So we have a caller waiting with one question.
Sure.
Let's quickly take a call. Hello, you're on air with Dr. Bhatia.
Hello, Dr. Bhatia. My name is Swati,
Hi, Swati.
and I have a general question. It's not a personal question. There is a lot of talk going lately about this situation where Sun is moving to Meen Rashi from Kumbh Rashi, and there is a lot of disaster coming on, and there is a pralay and jal pralay and whatnot. Everybody's talking about. So, what is your thought on that?
So you're talking about Saturn moving into Pisces?
Yes. So there is a lot of YouTube video. People keep talking about that. We are all going to be in a lot of trouble with natural disasters and all this.
See, Saturn, हमने last show पे कहा था कि 2025 is 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, which is 9. 9 is in numerology the last number, right? Pisces, same way, is the last end of the zodiac sign. And Saturn is a planet of stress. Saturn is entering Pisces, but the planet which is leaving Pisces is Rahu. Correct?
Okay.
Rahu is going into Aquarius. Aquarius is the मूल त्रिकोण sign of Saturn. मतलब वहाँ पर जो planet जाएगा, it will make Saturn stronger. Unfortunately, Saturn becoming stronger and coming on Pisces, which in the national zodiac is the house of loss, it is representing bad omen, bad luck, and bad stuff in general for the global economy, in finances, in health. So you're right. We expect not such good things to happen for the next 2.5 years, starting May, June of this year. My perception, you don't have control on it. So don't worry too much about it. Your chart is independent of just Saturn going on that house. Your chart is something which you should focus on, not global chart. आप अपनी chart में देखिए where your Pisces is and where your Saturn is. If it is coming on your house of marriage, it might give you stress, but marriage ठीक रहेगी. If it is coming on your house of health, your health will really suffer. If it is coming on career, that might be a little bit problematic. So for all the listeners, Saturn transiting into Pisces towards May of this year is not considered good for the economy. We've been saying that since last year. It is starting to show. But don't take it too personally. Your chart is far superior to what the global chart is. आप अपनी कुंडली में देखिए.
It depends, people always get be prepared, just be prepared for any emergency, this, that. So,
I'm not
we
sure
should
about
be-
emergency, but I'm saying in general, be careful about your finances, your job, and your health. These three things you have to
Okay.
understand.
Thank you so much for your question. And we are almost at the end of the show. Thank you so much for joining us. Any parting thoughts?
No, not really. Just based on what she said, you are bigger than the global chart. You can make a difference. So far, good times have come and we haven't flourished. When bad time come, doesn't mean we won't do well.
Yeah.
You can stand up, you can plan, and the only way you can do that is by knowing कि आपकी कुंडली में आपकी कौन सी दशा चल रही है, and based on that, you can make a difference and say, no, I don't care. I can still start a business. I can still get married. I can still have kids. That's what life is about.
It won't affect everybody the same.
It never affects everybody
Right,
the same.
right. Yes. So we are
Everybody is
leaving
different.
that on the hopeful note. Thank you so much. Guys, आप सुन रहे थे The Sakit Bhatia Astrology Show. We'll be back next Tuesday, 4 to 5 p.m. Don't forget to tune in. Filhal RJ Swati coming next with Cruise Control. Stay tuned.
You are listening to Radio Zindagi. KZDG